I have hit a bunch of crazy trick shots that were anime inspired. As you may know, there's an anime called Kuroko No Basket that revolves around basketball. It's probably one of my favorite animes of all time. There's a certain player called Aomine Daiki, and his style of play is something that I gravitated to. His style of play is very free-spirited. He's just out there to play, having fun. Initially, that was the point. But eventually he got so good that he wasn't enjoying, so he had to hold himself back. The thing that I love about his style of play is just that he was hitting trick shots like regular shots. So for me, I wanted to do that and see how many of Aomine trick shots can actually be done in real life. And spoiler alert, a lot of them can. Also want to do a quick shout out to my business. If you're a brand, business, or creator and you're wanting to take your stuff to the next level, feel free to reach out to me. I do business consulting, strategic consulting in terms of content creating. But if you're looking for something more specific, like a starting soon screen, overlay, call to actions, anything like that that you may need, I also do those as well. Here are some examples that I've done in the past. The most recent one being my own starting soon screen that involved a lot of, illustrations and trying to animating it, but I also do my own call to action. So everything that you see produced here that revolves around that was created by me. So feel free to reach out to me at bralexrivera.com. Hit the contact button, fill out the contact form, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. So back to the video. First up, we have the good old classic, a simple layup from behind the backboard, as you can see here. Nothing too crazy, just make sure that it doesn't hit anything and the ball goes straight through the net. Next, you have the throw in from behind the backboard. Basically, the defender pushes you all the way to basically you're behind the backboard and you turn around, you throw it in one-handed, and it just goes in clean. There you go. Coming up is the behind the back layup. Essentially, you just throw it from behind your back, lay it in just like that. Boom. This one's one of my personal favorites. You essentially just bounce it in and you throw it in there, no form, completely formless. From this shot, you can kind of see that it's a three-pointer. So I'm doing mine based off of that, top of the three-point line, and just throwing it in there, making sure that it's just nothing but net. At least that's what I'm trying for. Here we have another formless classic. This one, you're driving towards the basket, away from the basket, not necessarily a fadeaway or a hook, but you just throw it in there completely formless. This one is actually one that you can use a lot more often within the game, essentially because you're driving to the basket, it's the one that's going to be the least expected. Lastly, specifically from the anime, we have the no-look reverse layup. Basically, he caught his own ball, he bounced it purposely, but he just throws it in reverse. Lastly, here is a bonus one. It's basically combining the street moves that Aomine does with Kuroko's Phantom Shot. I mentioned before in a short that Kuroko's Phantom Shot essentially is just a really high floater, but it still looks cool, and if you combine stuff like this in an actual game, you can make it work.
Other honorable mentions: behind the backboard jump shot, mid-range formless, bounce shot, behind the backboard fadeaway,
And that's it for this video. If you like the video, please like and subscribe. I like making basketball videos. It's always fun. It's always been a part of my life. And the fact that I was able to combine it with stuff that I learned from anime, I don't know. I just find that to be really fun, seeing what moves can actually be done in real life that you take from like inspirations from anime, specifically Kuroko No Basket. Let me know what you guys want to see next. Like I said before, I make a bunch of different content. I like making, I'm a creator at heart. So until next time, peace.